It's the college football world's favorite big cousin, Tater Too What? Too Real. And today, guys, I want to talk to you about why I believe Gator Nation need to just sit back and relax and chill. Jon Sumrall is one hell of a coach, and you're about to find that out pretty fast. Stay tuned. Man, oh man. When I woke up this morning, made a nice cold bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I was scrolling through Instagram like everybody else. And then I saw the news. The Florida Gators have officially hired Jon Sumrall as their next coach. And I was like everybody else. No, that's Billy Napier 2.0. Scott Strickland should be fired. He is setting the program back 20 years. Blah, 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 blah. But then I went into the weeds and I started looking at this guy's profile and his background. In Gator Nation, we need to just relax and chill. This is a damn good hire. Not just a great hire, this is a damn good hire. Jon Sumrall has only been a head coach for 4 years. 2 years at Troy, and he will be finishing his second year this year from the University of Tulane. And all this guy does is win. In his first 2 seasons at the University of Troy, he won the Sun Belt Conference in back-to-back seasons. And I know a lot of people are going to say, well, it's just the Sun Belt, that's not real football. But guys, you're missing the point. Troy was not a winning program before he got there. So for him to go into a school like Troy where there's not a lot of resources, they were losing a lot of football games, and in his first 2 seasons, they're back-to-back conference championships, that says a lot. That has a lot to do with your overseeing skills, right? Because being a head coach is no different than being a CEO of a company. You got to put coaches in place, you got to recruit players, you got to evaluate talent. You have to do so much from a head coach's perspective to where you have to set everybody else up for success. And for him to do that in his first 2 seasons is very, very eye-opening. So he parlayed the success he had at Troy and went to Tulane. And then Coach Sumrall's first full season as the head coach of Tulane, they will finish 8-5 and ironically play the Florida Gators in a bowl game, the Gasparilla Bowl. But entering year 2, he has the Tulane Fighting Green Waves ranked in the top 20. They're going to be playing for the AAC championship, and they have a real legit shot of making the college football playoffs. So the guy's only been a head coach for 4 years. Yeah, he was an assistant at Kentucky and other stops along the way. But guys, I say all that to say this. In 4 years of being a head coach, the guy he's probably going to win the conference championship this year in the AAC at Tulane. So let's just say hypothetically, he's going to be a conference championship 3 out of those 4 years. The only year that he didn't make the conference championship, he brought a team to 8 wins and made it to a bowl game. So what I see from the teams that Jon Sumrall has coached, the 2 at Troy and the 2 at Tulane, tough, physical, disciplined, and he's a great evaluator of talent. Now I know that sounds very, very similar to Billy Napier, but Billy Napier was too stubborn. He was in his way too much. He was trying to call the plays. He was trying to do too much as a head coach instead of putting people in position to help everybody else succeed. He could not do that. He didn't want to give up play callings. He had too many coaches trying to share too many responsibilities. And what I mean by that is this. Billy Napier was the offensive coordinator. Ron O'Hare was the offensive coordinator. How in the hell are you going to have 2 people calling plays? That's kind of confusing if you're a quarterback because they both got different philosophies on how to move the football up and down the field. As we just saw with the Florida Gators playing Florida State. Jaden Ball had 38 carries. He was never going to get that if Billy Napier was the head coach. So you had 2 offensive coordinators. At one point, the University of Florida had 3 guys calling defensive plays. You had Jay Bateman, who is now at Texas A&M. You had Ron Roberts, and you had Brandon Armstrong. So you had 3 people calling defensive plays. You had 2 offensive coaches. It's too confusing. And that is why the Gators look confused on the football field, making all those mistakes, missed assignments. It's because of that. Billy Napier was not good at setting people up for success. He was a great recruiter. Whereas Jon Sumrall is great at the other things Billy Napier wasn't. So I say all of this to say one thing. Jon Sumrall is nothing like Billy Napier. Nothing. His management skills, his organizational skills, should I say, his ability to put coaches in the position to succeed and help the players succeed is on another level compared to Billy Napier. So guys, you should be, well, I should be, I'm a lifelong Gator fan myself, but we all should be very, very excited about Jon Sumrall. And I expect big, big things from the University of Florida immediately. Jon Sumrall is the real deal. Gator fans, relax. You guys will see. This is your boy Tater Too Real, where we always keep it too what? Too real. Holla.